Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me good. This is a auction special. You can see we got it from Insurance Auto Auction. It's a 2006 Legacy, low miles, 88,000 miles. Had a problem where we had a dead cylinder. One cylinder not firing whatsoever. Compression test was normal. Usually it's not like that on these. Usually I'm dealing with the bent valve. So it's got the 2.5 in here. I'm going to share something that honestly I've never seen it on a Subaru, but in doing some research I see people have come across it. Let's come on in here. This is the cylinder head that came out of it. And visually all the valves look good. There's the problem. There's one half of the camshaft. There's the other half. So hence the reason why normal compression, all the valves were staying closed because the cam was basically not doing anything on the back cylinder. So I got a new head, a used head from a junkyard. The funny thing is that we are a junkyard. You can see we got junk everywhere. Give you a little panoramic here. We got about 13 cars at the same time being worked on. About 6 lifts going down this side right here, and then we got about 1,300 cars in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and get the box. We'll unpack it, look at the cylinder head that I got. Got it up from a yard up in, I believe, New Jersey. We'll see what it looks like. Stay tuned. Okay, this is the cylinder head. Got it shipped from, actually from Colorado. Did a really good job packing it.
You want something to cook? You want to drink something?
No. You want to flex muscles? I'm taking a video. Look at this guy. Come a little closer. This is our muscle man. This is the guy that can take a transmission, lift it up, and just stick it right on the shelf like it's nothing.
You like an Egyptian?
He makes us all feel bad. Alright, let's see what we got here. Just trying to get my knife out. Nice.
That looks clean.
This is what makes this different from a lot of the EJs that we work on. The EJ 25s. You look on the side of the head, it says V25. There's a difference. This one runs an adjustable intake cam timing through an oil feed. Coming on through here, you can see these little spring-loaded levers. So there is a solenoid that bolts to it here. I'm going to have to take it off the other head, but the good thing is that this has a camshaft in one piece. The valves are all stock. They all look clean enough. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing cleaned up. We'll get some nice true surfaces on it. I'm going to put the sprocket on it, put all the accessories on it, and hopefully at least get some time today to get this thing torqued on there. Now, if anyone's worked on Subarus before, you know the torque sequence is absolutely ridiculous. That's the best I can tell you. We'll go through it in just a minute. Yeah, motorcycle head.
Is that, Craig, is that a motorcycle head?
Mm-hmm.
I'm recording you. Alright, this is that same Subaru head. What have you done to it so far?
Quick decking, clean the valve gap, combustion chambers out.
How much cleaner that looks than before.
Well, and plus you can check if it's true. And pretty much I hit it with oil and 800 grit wet dry paper on a long block sanding
it's right
bar.
behind you. Show the viewers.
Right. And I've always found that works great. I can identify high and low areas. One thing about Subarus, there's even TSBs all over the place about them. Even the dealership is having problems getting the head gaskets to seal because the the block to the head surfaces are not perfectly true, and it got some residue on them.
So you hit them with the block, and that lets you see when there's uneven spots.
Yeah, and this is pretty good. You can see it's a little low right here, but I did order the new multi-layer steel, the MLS head gasket, which is the better head gasket for Subarus. So it's gonna seal it up just fine.
All right, we'll be back for the next step. All right, what's in the box?
The kit we ordered for the Subaru should be the full top-end gasket set. Obviously, we only need half of it. One thing I found on the internet is that they don't normally list gaskets for the V25 engine. I kept seeing everything for different variations of the EJ, but it said that it covers 0607 Legacy, which is the V25 motor. We'll see. We're going to compare the gasket to the old one. As soon as we cut every piece of tape in the world here.
All right, car doc. So what's the temperature in Florida today?
In this room, 90 something. Definitely 90 something. We got a fan going in the back here, but I tell you, it's just way too hot.
We have a special guest.
The little wire that goes to the crank sensor that's down in the back.
All right, Craig, so you got the seals for the head, and what did you find?
Well, again, this Subaru, it actually ran. It ran great on 3 cylinders. Clank, clankety clank all the way home. We had a broken camshaft. I already showed you that. The reason why we need a new cylinder head, which I didn't point out before, is that when the camshaft broke, it chewed up the aluminum journal right here for the cam. Now I got a buddy who owns a machine shop, and he told me bring it to me. I could probably put clamshell caps in it. The amount of machining that it would need, it cost me with shipping $200 to get another head, and it actually looks really good. So we're going with that. All right, with Subarus, graphite head gaskets, they blow all the time. They're garbage. This is what the dealer put on the Subarus. Multi-layer steel, or they shorten it, they abbreviate MLS. MLS head gaskets. They seal the hardest, they work the best, especially on Subarus. I don't know why Subarus have so many head gasket problems, but they do. So I already mocked it up to make sure it's the same, because when I bought the kit, it didn't say specifically V25. It said EJ25M. So I wanted to make sure it's perfect, and it's perfect. So I'm happy with it. We're going to go ahead and actually start bolting this head on. I got to switch over the solenoid first, and a couple other little brackets. And then we're ready to go on with the head.
That way. Walk towards the light. That's where it goes.
It's going on that way. These have to point up.
That's the solenoid, right?
Yeah, this is for your variable timing. Again, this is the piece that kind of makes this head different than the regular EJ25 motors, 04, 05. So 6 and 7, they kind of change things up. Got to put the solenoid on. Figure do it now, so we don't have to fumble with it later on in the car.